And welcome, Flip Clock fans, to my first apology video. That seems to be a thing that goes around on YouTube. You stay around long enough, and of course you guys know I'm not a big YouTuber, but you're going to make somebody mad and you're going to have to apologize for it, so I'm sorry. Now, hey, it's not what you think it is. There's some people out there that are informing me that this stuff is bad for the potentiometers. That's the thing that helps with your volume. That is a myth. This stuff is perfectly safe for your clocks. I know it's going to make a lot of people mad for me to say this. I'm going to make some enemies, but hey, let's just agree to disagree. This stuff is perfectly fine. The company itself has verified it. There's YouTube videos that show that this idea that it dissolves the carbon on these things is a myth. There's no proof to it, and they've shown it. They've shown it through minor studies, but people refuse to believe it, and well, that's your choice. This stuff's completely safe. It fixes these things, and that's just the way it is. Well, so you can get mad at me or hate me. That's okay. But what am I sorry about? Well, I did this video, and as you know, this is a video about that artwork there. I secured this clock because I wanted that piece of art, and I wanted the clock that was in that art. So I did a video, and sometimes my videos go long, and I know that people get bored. So I tried to cut down on that. I showed that I had a problem getting these knobs off. Well, one of the viewers of the channel said, "Hey man, how are you getting this thing apart?" You know, I didn't explain the issues. Now I ran into probably the same issues and finally figured out, oh, my mistake, but I didn't share that with you guys. And I'm sorry for that because there was no reason for that, and it's really needed in this clock. The question is, how do you get it apart? Okay, we talked about getting the knobs off. The only other knobs that need to come off are these. Now, in the video, I do show these off. That was just for cleaning purposes, and I didn't explain that. So what needs to come off? The two screws on the side, they are black screws. They need to come off, one on either side. And then after that, there's only 4 screws. Now, you look at all this, and I did the same thing as the viewer did. Started to undo one, and now something's jangling around inside the clock, which is highly dangerous. So don't power up your clock. So why didn't I take the time to do that? I don't know. Like I said, I was trying to save you guys from a boring video, and there it is. So the only screws that need to come apart or come off are here, 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 and here. That's it. 4 screws, and they look like this. They're all the same size. The black screws on either side, they're just black screws. So there's just 6 screws that need to come out. Why they designed this clock that way, I don't know, but they did. And so after you do that, if the clock is the first time taking it apart, you may have trouble and take some time to get it undone. And there's nothing attached here at the top. And that's it. That's how you get it apart. Now, what's jangling around in there? Well, it depends which screw you took out. So this screw right here is next to the speaker, is actually holding the speaker bracket. So most likely the speaker bracket, one of the speaker brackets is now floating around in here. Of course, could be potentially dangerous now. And again, I'm sorry. There's no reason I shouldn't have done that, or I shouldn't have spoken about that. It did cause me problems. I guess in the back of my mind, I thought, well, no one else is going to be crazy enough to want to get one of these clocks. I was wrong. So there it is. There's my apology video. And hey, I hope we can still be friends. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry about using this. This is the right stuff. Oh, I'm going to get some hate mail for that. Anyway, there it is. I hope this helps somebody. Thanks for taking the time.